I begin to get impressions on somebody that tells me about their energetic anatomy. In other words, what data they contain in their energy field, and then that data. What's data? Well, that's your attitudes, your stresses, your emotional issues, your unfinished business, anything that comes under that category.
How do you experience these? Visually?
No, I experience it neither visually nor audibly. It is not a five-sensory thing, okay? It is a multi-sensory perception. It has nothing to do with the five senses, so you're not even allowed to think that way. Instead, it's I go into a very instantaneous, impersonal state where I get impressions, and I know they have nothing to do with me. And after doing it for 14 years, and as well as I do it, I'm so accustomed to it. You know what it's like to get impressions. If I said to you, I want you to think about your living room right now, do it.
Okay.
All right? Are you thinking about it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I got that same impression, the only difference is you have emotion attached to it, and I don't.
I like the image of the photo album of someone else's family where you can see
it's without effort, you know. And that's what I try to teach students in my workshop is how to, first of all, to learn the nature of the energetic anatomical system, which
we'll talk about some tonight.
Right, which is what I write about, which is what I lecture about. That's what anatomy, the spirit is. It's your anatomical system as a spirit. I wanted to make it as organized as the human biological system was. But, and so that once a student learns that, then they become very able to sense when they're losing their spirit to issues. Or
losing their
people.
spirit to issues?
Sure. Have you ever been betrayed by somebody?
Yes.
Has it stuck in your system?
Yes.
Does it bother you? It's called losing your spirit. Your spirit is attached to that event, to that memory, to that person.
Losing, the word losing is, I guess, what hangs me up.
Right, losing. In other words, I want you to imagine that if I told you to stretch your arms out full length,
okay,
and then spin around, just twirl as if you were doing a whirly, like a child does. That's the size of your energetic field.
Huh.
All right? And you have energy coming in through the top of the head. Now imagine you have, let's just for the sake of discussion, 100 circuits of energy coming in.
Okay.
And every day you get to invest those energetic circuits. All right?
Okay.
Ideally, pardon my voice, I've been on the road talking and lecturing, and I'm afraid it's beginning to show.
It's a book tour.
Yeah. The circuits come in through the top of your head, and ideally, they're supposed to maintain the health and balance of your physical body, okay?
Okay.
We're learning this. This is what we incarnate to learn, the management of our own power, okay? However, in the process of learning, how we learn it is this. We go through the journey of investing our energetic circuits into certain ideas. Like when you quote, believe in something, what does that mean energetically? It actually means you're giving some of your circuits to that idea and saying, I'll finance that idea. Or I'll finance this memory.
Energetically finance.
Energetically finance it, correct. And which means that the quality of that idea, let me say this again. And the standard law of the land is this. Whatever you invest in, that harvest is returned to you and forms your biology. So if you invest your circuits into negative ideas and negative attitudes, that's exactly what comes back and forms your cell tissue.
Wow, your cell tissue?
Absolutely. It becomes an influence in your cell makeup. It certainly